transition that, just making sure we're live. Much like now. You're live.
Welcome, tabletop gamers, to our live stream of our scenario in our Middle-earth playthrough of Durin's Tower. As the dwarves are beaten at Khazad, the bad news keeps rolling, as at Durin's Tower they have been attacked by a dragon. In this scenario, we have the good side of dwarves up to 500 points against a dragon who gets up to 100 points worth of abilities. So this scenario is based up high in the mountains. So the participants in this one are a dwarf captain with shield, 3 vault warden teams, 12 dwarf rangers, 4 with thrown weapons, 4 with dwarf longbows, and 4 with two-handed axes, 6 iron guard, 12 dwarf warriors, 4 with bows, 4 with shields, and 4 with two-handed weapons. And finally there is 1 dwarf with a banner. On the evil side we have a dragon with breath fire and fly. In this scenario, the main objective is the dwarves have to kill the dragon or get the dragon to run away. In contrast, the dragon needs to take out the tower and invade it and destroy the stores that are supplied in there. 2 special rules for this one. We've got reinforcements. As soon as the dwarf sentries guarding Durin's Tower sight the dragon approaching, they send word for aid to the households that garrison Durin's Stair. Starting from the 5th turn, the good player may bring on reinforcements at the end of his moves phase. Roll d6 for each model reserve and consult the reinforcements table below. On turn 5 it's a 6, turn 6 5+, turn 7 4+, if it lasts that long.
For anyone wondering, the scenario is from the very old Khazad book, which was part of the series of the original game.
And finally, the last rule in this is easy pickings. The dragon attacking Durin's Tower has planned on swiftly gaining entry and seizing as much plunder as it can. If it takes a wound, it is classed as being broken, so it'll have to take a courage test to stay in the game. So without further ado, we'll show you how it's been set up so far, and we'll get on with the game.
So priority.
Yep, priority first.
Dragon rolls a mighty 1.
Dwarves a mighty 2. Didn't think about this.
Don't forget terror test for anything trying to charge.
Yep, so we're going to do courage check with a dwarf. Warfare. Loves it. In he goes. We're not going to mess about here today. This next dwarf with a shield. Courage 4, I think dwarves are, so that's okay.
Our warden team is indeed 4.
I think this dwarf is just out, sadly. This dwarf's in though. Nope, he's not having it, he's a bit scared. This next one, he loves it, he's going in. And this dwarf. Nope, he's not going anywhere. So let's move to support. the Iron Guard and the Captain to come out along with the banner, but we'll keep some Iron Guard in here just to keep defending. There we go.
I think it's straight to the combat now. There's no shooting or moving for the dragon, but it does have a mighty 4 attacks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the dwarves will get 5 attacks.
And there's the 6. So it doesn't matter what the dwarves roll, because the dragon is 5-7. Dragon is a mighty strength 7 as well, so he's going to put 1 attack on the lonely dwarf on his own. He'll put 1 on the middle Vault Warden team, and he'll put 2 on Vault Warden guy. So Vault Wardens are defense 9. So I need 5s. Not even added together. The 1 Vault Warden is in the middle. Nothing again. And this poor lonely dwarf should be a 7. So that's a 4. Doesn't wound him either. But that's all 3 of them backing up. And straight into turn 2. 5. So it goes to the dragon. This is where he's feeling a little tight in this corner here. Cautious, because if the dragon's wounded, there is a good chance he's just going to fly away. Going to fly to there, just so he's just out of range of the dwarves. Over to your move.
Right, so let's see the dwarves. Just try and reform the lines. So the dwarf fault seems to stick together. Just try and create a little bit of a
Shield wall.
where the dragon's going to struggle to really get in amongst the dwarves, which is what we kind of want to avoid, isn't getting into the middle of them. Bring out just another Iron Guard. Just there. There you go, that's the movement.
Okay, on to shooting. The dragon does get both fly and breathe fire in this.
Sorry, I did just forget. There's one bit there.
So he's got a 12-inch range on breathe fire. Let's see where he's going to do the most damage. So he's going to target this guy because it then has a 2-inch bubble of fire, which gives a lot of guys strength 10 hits. So he's going to hit on a 2+ hopefully. 6, so it hits. So this guy, strength 10 on him, so it's a 3 to kill. So he's down as the first casualty. But that 2-inch, in case anyone missed it, does catch both the captain, the actual shield guy, the banner, and this Iron Guard. So the banner next is gone as well. The iron guard by the tower survives. Shield. That kills the shield. And finally on the captain. Wounds him. He has to take a fate point. Reason being, under the breathe fire rules, any model suffering an unsafe wound from dragon's breath fire is automatically slain.
So he'll also spend a point of might just to make that into a 4, so he's nice and safe for now.
Yeah, I think that takes us straight into turn 3.
Around the dwarf bows.
Oh, dwarf bow, sorry, yeah, 18 in.
We've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 shots. Not move but long range. That takes it down, doesn't it? So 1 hit. Gonna be a miracle to wound the dragon, but let's go and try. No.
And now into turn 3. So priority. 2.
3.
Goes to the dwarves. The dragon. I think the dragon will use his first point of might. He's got 2 might and 2 will left at the moment. And he'll call heroic movement with that.
Dwarf captain isn't going to call anything.
Dragon's going to fly to the other side of that piece of difficult ground. All their ice patches for the dwarves do cross it.
Dwarves are just going to move their way around the tower. There we go. So shoot him.
It is.
None of the dwarfs, well, they moved, and none of the dwarfs can see the dragon, so over to the dragon.
I've got 2 fire shots left effectively from using Will. It's turn 3. I think they're all spread out enough that I don't want to waste a breath this turn. So I think I'm done for this turn.
Okay, priority it is. Yes. Dragon gets it.
Temptation is there to fly on the tower and attack the dwarves inside now.
Oh, the temptation.
It is. Dragon will make his move. There'll be some dwarf bow shots there. And the dwarves have got a bit of a staircase on the outside if they wish to go up to attack it.
Got a hello from Destroy the Dexterous on YouTube chat. Greetings, Destro the Dexterous.
Thanks for joining us on this lovely voyage of destruction. Let's have a look. So we've got some dwarf bows that can shoot. We'll send
See, it's quite a bit unfair because the dwarves can't really get to the top of the tower because the bases aren't big enough to sit round. I think if you get to the top of the stairs, there's enough room for them to balance on the top.
with that one there. And
I mean, they are iron guards, so they can throw their axes at you as well, to be fair. Unless you burn
more alive, I suppose. Which wouldn't be very
nice of you.
Moving back to where it was, which was there.
He's just going to go over there.
There we go.
Don't forget the scenario. If you end up with no dwarves in the tower or on the tower, the dragon wins. Just reminding you of that because you guys are spread out to stop the dragon fire.
Yeah, but even with that, I suppose he could have gone into here. So he's got a toe in the tower.
I'll let that guy touch as well, just to count. Be a bit unsporting if everyone in the tower dies and just because that dwarf's not quite touching the tower doesn't count. The dragon is going to breathe fire straight down onto the iron guard and
Burn him alive.
so the iron guard's there. I'm just moving the dragon slightly so that we can see inside.
1 second. And the right camera there. There you go.
All of them are in range of that one guy, hence why the dragon landed on the top, so that you could catch them all. So we're going to go for the 2+ again. So the dragon hits him. So the iron guard directly underneath it on the 3 survives. The iron guard just at the gate also survives. Not going particularly well for the dragon. Iron guard at the back under the dragon does burn to a crisp. And the final one on this side also burns to a crisp. 2 more dead dwarves, but the other 2 managed to survive. And the dragon's only got 1 fire left.
Apparently the blazing inferno didn't affect him.
Oh,
It's the same,
yeah, they've got good armour.
it's the same guy with the shield last time.
Well, no, it can't because this is happening at the same time.
This is simultaneous 2.1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not only is it hurting the dwarves down below, but getting attacked from above as well.
It's his cousin,
Yeah.
you know, the one that wouldn't run off. It's his cousin.
If you go back to the history of Middle Earth, in the first stage, dragons and balrogs did fight side by side.
Well, let's try and kill balrogs, aren't I? We're going to have these 3 dwarves. They're going to stand and shoot at him. Only one's going to hit. Need another 6. No. And then we've got 2 dwarf throwing axes. One's not moved, one has. So the one that moved is on the purple dice. Both hit. No 6s. End of a turn.
Into turn 5.
Turn 5, so dwarves will get some, well, hopefully we'll get some reinforcements. But let's roll for a priority first. 2.
So the dragon gets it. Dragon's going to charge, he's not going to stay up there all game.
You would say that when the cameraman's just moved.
And there we go, he's going to charge an Iron Guard and a Lonely Archer that's been targeting him.
Fully. Right, let's have a look. See what we've got here for the dwarves then. Captain, let's see if the captain can lead by example. No, he is not that brave. He is going nowhere. Not a good example to his men. This dwarf warrior, showing up his captain. Going in. And this dwarf warrior, he's just going to secure the tower here. Put this ranger, see if he'll charge. Nope. And the next ranger will though. So we'll just get in there. We'll bring these guys back into it. Vanguard will go there. This one will go there. Right. I'm just double checking when the dwarf reinforcements come in. Right, so let's see what we can get any more dwarves in. So we're going to start with these 4 rangers. Thrown weapons, see if any of these turn up. None. I'm just going to do them all in batches, so it's a bit quicker for us. So the dwarf rangers with the 2-handed weapons. 1 comes in. Now, of course, the tower's a bit smaller than what it says in the book, so we're going to have them coming in from the table side. So it's like they've been called in from the rest of them inside. They've got some standard dwarf warriors with bows. See if they come in. And one of these come in. He's going to come in from here. And we've got dwarves with the great axes, dwarf warriors with 2-handers. None of them want to come in. And then we just got 1 normal dwarf warrior with a shield. He comes in. And then we've got 1 ranger with a bow. He doesn't come in. So that's the dwarf reinforcements. He should be in base contact there.
So just 1.
Should be 4 dwarves.
4 dwarves in. So I think we'll go straight into combat.
Yep, see if you can get the 6.
So he gets an extra attack because of monstrous charge. And there's the 6. So the 4 dwarves that are in. The Iron Guard, I will put the extra attack on. And the Iron Guard is dead. The dwarf warrior with shield survives. So he just gets back, he backs up and gets knocked over. And then the first bowman dies. And the second bowman also dies. So you lost more dwarves than have reinforced you that turn.
Alright, that's fine.
So you lost more than you got reinforced.
Yeah.
You just rubbed it in there.
I know. It's so sporty.
You with the dragon.
Dragon has to be that way.
Just,
Priority.
Right, let's go priority.
4
6.
goes to the dwarves.
Right.
Aren't even brave enough to charge.
come on, man.
Let's have a look. Come on, El Dwarf Capitan. This one's fact, we'll start with this guy. He's going to get up. He gets knocked down. He gets back up again because he loves it with a dragon. He's going straight in.
Is it tub thumping?
He is tough. Please don't copyright strike us. The dwarf captain. He loves it this time. He's seen his men give a good fight. He's going in. So in he goes. The ranger with a great axe. Is he in range? Yeah. I probably should have checked that before. He loves it as well. He's going in. This ranger's probably a bit too far out, so he's gonna go over here like that. Iron Guard's gonna go there. This one's gonna go here, just put his toe in that tower there. He's gonna go there. And then we'll see what comes in now for the dwarves.
Come on, lads.
So the three rangers with the great weapons. None of them fancy it. 4 of them with the throwing weapons. 1 of them fancies it. He's going to come in here. Three dwarf warriors with bows. 1 of them's going to come in. And then we've got 4 war warriors with great weapons. 1 of them's going to come in. And then we've got the 3. Oh, sorry, we've got one Lone Ranger left. No, he's not coming in. There we go, and I think that's straight to combat.
It is. Set you a bar with the dragon.
So, I'm thinking. No, yeah, set the bar.
4 high at the moment. So you can beat the dragon this time.
So we go 1, 2. And then dwarf captain's got attacks, yeah. So dwarf captain's going to be on the purple dice. That's not the best way to do it. Great weapon will be on the white dice, and then the normal dwarf warrior will be on the black dice. So we've got a 5.
So the dragon will spend a 2nd point of might now to turn it to a 5, just so that I'll win the fight.
Dwarf captain will spend his last point of might to turn it into a 6, so that I win the fight.
The dragon will do the same, spend his last point of might to get the 6, so that I win the fight. And then his 4 attacks. The dwarf captain is defense 7, so I need 4s to wound him. I think
Put all 4.
You know, I'll go again. No, I won't. I'll start killing some dwarves. So first attack on the ranger with.
Because he's not already killed dwarves.
This scenario.
Let's just kill some
Defense
dwarves.
5 on the ranger, so 3s. So the ranger's dead.
Bullish. What did that ranger ever do to you?
The 2 on the captain. 1 wound on the captain.
So the captain is down 1 wound.
And the final 1 on the last dwarf in the 4. Kills the dwarf.
No.
Got the captain instead of the dwarf there.
Oh, whoops.
There you go. And then we're on to priority.
But that was frantic.
4. 5 dwarves again.
Go on, the dwarfs. Right, let's see. Captain will go again. No, he won't. He's doesn't fancy it after taking that wound. Dwarf warrior over here doesn't fancy it either. Iron Guard is going to see if he's brave enough. He is brave enough. He's going to take a shot on his way in though. Hits. Wound. No. 6s followed by.
Now you're asking.
Let's have a look. Looking hopeful though, at least.
And 7.
That might be 6s.
That might be 6s. It is 6s.
6s, so the dragon takes a wound.
So it counts as broken now.
Go on, the dwarves! And then he'll now go in.
So the dragon is down to 6 wounds.
Then the Vault Warden team, they love it, they're going in. They're not pansies like the captain. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Foe spear is going to join in. The ranger is not going to join in though, he's going to start moving back to the tower. We're going to have this one go up here, up here. He's going to continue his little walk up the tower. This one's going to go here, go there. This one's too far away, so I'll go over there. He failed. This one up there. And let's see if we've got any more dwarfs that want to rally to the Durin's tower. Got the 3 warriors with great weapons. Two of them want to turn this time. Maybe that's what this guy was waiting for, the rest of his pals.
Maybe.
3 rangers with great weapons. 2 of them turn up. Three rangers with throwing weapons. None of them. They definitely just don't want to turn up. Ranger with a bow. No. 2 dwarves with bows. No. There you go.
Okay, so into combat. Can the dragon set the bar at 6? Yes, he can. So he'll put 1 attack on the Iron Guard, doesn't wound him, and then 3 attacks on that Bolt Warden shield, which he kills.
On the Vault Warden.
Yep, so that's 1 shield left.
Shame.
I think that takes us straight into priority. And the dragon win with it. 2 again.
4. Dwarves kind of keep priorities because we don't really want the dragon to be blasting fire at us. It's a bit annoying, really. The dwarf captain. I think that's still him not going.
Which 5?
Courage 5. Oh, he just about passes. He's put big boy pants. This Vault Warden shield bearer loves it. He's going in. He's having none of this malarkey. Iron Guard. I should have done him first, but there we go. Nope, he doesn't like it. Dwarf Warrior. He does. The second Dwarf Warrior.
Khazad.
No, the Dwarf Warriors for this scenario doesn't like it. This one does like it. So we've got 1 in there. 1 in there. This guy with the big spear. He likes it, he's going in. And then this dwarf warrior. He's going in. And this ranger himself around there. Send another ranger in. Nope. He'll go there. And then let's see if any more dwarfs are going to come in. Three with thrown weapon. One will come in. Two dwarf warriors bows. One will come in. One with a great weapon. No. Ranger with a bow. No. And the final ranger with a great weapon. Yes. There we go.
Into another comp.
Roll your 6.
There's the 6. So, am I targeting in what order? I think the captain, just to get him out of the way. So 4 on 1 dice on the captain. 1 dice on the iron guard because he's a bit easier to kill. So I'll do the iron guard first, and the other 2 dice I'll just put on dwarf warriors with 2-handed. So iron guard first, survives again. Dwarf captain on a 4 is dead now. And then the first warrior with 2-handed weapon. What defense?
And 6, I think, without the shield.
900.
6. So yeah, still a 4 needed. And the other warrior is dead as well.
On this one.
Yeah, can do. And then into priority. Dragon really could do with this before he gets completely swamped. 3.
Doesn't matter, you just keep rolling a
1.
6. Now roll your courage, chap.
Yes, that's outside.
I'm looking for snake eyes, I'm not going to lie.
So the dragon is a courage 4. I need a 6. Oh, there we go, double 6.
Oh.
Just to make sure he stays on the board. He's very brave today. He's eating dwarves left, right, and centre.
Poor dwarves.
Apart from the ones that he flame grilled.
Gonna fly here, charging them 2. Turn him round so you can actually get in.
Does he touch both?
Sorry?
Yeah.
He can do, yeah. Yeah, he had the range for it.
Right, the dwarves then. So quick fire in this scenario. It's who have I got? Can the ranger sneak in? Yeah. Ranger can sneak in. That's probably about it though for now. So the ranger with a great weapon. He loves it.
Go on.
Gets a sneaky little charge in. There. Don't know why I've done that. There we go. Let's here with that one. Here there. We're not quite decided yet. So obviously the dragon's got a lot more manoeuvrability.
It's that. Use that figures. It makes Rick's hands look like.
See if the last 2 dwarfs with throwing weapons want to come. They do indeed. So we're going to go here and here. Dwarf, ranger with a bow. Doesn't want to come in. Dwarf warrior with a bow. Doesn't want to come in. And dwarf warrior with a great weapon wants to come in.
Go there.
There we are. Roll your 6.
5 dice to do it, thanks to monstrous charge. There's 6.
Is he making these rules up on his own?
I'm going to decide if I want to barge this time. Because I can barge and potentially go into different models. No, I'll just kill the 3 that are in. So, warrior with shield. I put 2 attacks on the warrior with shield. And that kills him. The warrior with bow, 2 attacks again, and then the last attack will go on the ranger. So he's dead as well on a 4.
Just about.
And then the ranger, needing the 3. There we go. The dwarves must be quite squeaky towards breaking at this point. 16 out so far. Not quite sure what they started with. I'll start with a quick count now. $38. So they're not far off breaking now.
Don't think the dwarves break in this scenario.
We can't break them, just keep them in there.
Just go through and kill them all.
You just have to invade the tower.
Priority goes to me.
Let's see that courage chest again.
Yes.
Oh, he's not getting so sure about himself now, is he?
If that keeps dropping a turn, I've got a few more turns before it's off. Going to charge both the members of the Warlord team there. So this will walk in.
Oh. This ranger doesn't like it. This ranger doesn't like it. Khazad
Iron Guard even.
does like it.
Yeah, he's going in.
This dwarf warrior likes it.
Go in there. Suits to elves, I was measuring 6. This dwarf warrior.
And he goes.
Last of the reinforcements. Ranger of a bow.
No. Dwarf warrior with a bow.
Yes.
Right.
Go and roll your 6. Hope I do. 1 6.
You did not charge. Oh yeah, you did.
I did.
You did.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in with me. How am I going to split these? I'll just put one attack on each of them. So the Dwarf Warrior on a 4 doesn't die, so he just backs off. The Foe Spear, he does die. The Shield also dies. That's all the shields now out of the game. Dwarf Warrior with two-handed. Defense 6 doesn't die. And then the Iron Guard on a 3, he does die. That's 3 more, well, 3 less dwarves to worry about as we go into the next turn. One. Deliberately losing the so the dragon has to take these courage tests. Right. Courage test for the dragon. 5. He can use his last point of will. He's not getting that shot anymore, but that'll turn that up to a 6 to keep him just in the game.
So close. So close.
So we did say before the game, any models in the tower can be attacked. So it's not a case of you can stay there indefinitely while the dragon keeps rolling courage tests.
No, I didn't agree to that.
So the dragon can see through the hole there, so he's going to charge both the Iron Guard there and Warrior on the top.
Can't fit.
There we go. Reaching down with his claws, trying to pull those poor dwarves out.
How do you know it can see through that gap?
Its eyes can go through.
RB Turnbull.
VAR, ref, VAR.
Yeah.
Many years ago, certain games you had laser pointers just to make sure you could see.
Right, well, let's see if this Dwarf Warrior can get involved.
Come on.
He can, he wants to get involved. So obviously, we'll see with him, dragon technically being in the tower, he'll just go to there, so his class as being in the combat.
And you can get another guy on next to him.
See this guy? He loves it as well. In he goes.
There's a little pointer there. The Foe Spear could have just supported the other guy, surely.
Yeah,
You might have got an archer in, so you might have got an extra attack.
Yeah, however, there is a hole here where your dragon is, so this Iron Guard, we'll see if he can get involved. So I'll still get my extra attack anyway.
And then you've got a bowman who can go up and probably jump up.
Yeah, I don't think I want to throw too many dwarfs into you. I'm going to leave him there.
Just to make sure someone's on the tower and he doesn't all die.
Correctamundo, and this one is just going to move to here so that he's on the tower as well. And then we'll just start moving some dwarves up, so that when the inevitable comes,
Some big 5 inches there.
and then the last dwarf there.
Straight into the combat.
Do your worst.
So he charged, so he gets the 5. And there's a 6, luckily. 3 ones, but a 6. And I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in combat. So it's 1 attack on each. So the Iron Guard, who's actually in the tower with the dragon, does die.
No.
Survived dragon fire and all sorts, but he's finally dead. The Iron Guard on the outside of the tower also dies. So I'll just take those 2 Iron Guard out. Then we've got the Foe Spear, who finally dies. Dwarf Warrior with shield, who's on the ground, does die sadly for the dwarves. And the dwarf at the stairwell also dies. Just assuming he plumped off. So there's now 2 dwarves on the tower, and the other dwarves have to effectively try and cause 6 more wounds to the dragon, or hope the dragon runs off.
So priority.
It is. 2.
2
goes to the dwarves. The dwarves are now going to have to charge the dragon if they want to go inside that little gap to be in the tower. Or stand on the stairs on the outside.
So this ranger. No, we're not going to do that. Yeah, we're going to have to do that, aren't we? This ranger. Off he goes. Throwing his weapon. Nothing. Ranger will just touch the tower, but he can't get involved in the combat. This ranger. Yeah, in he goes. Warrior. Nope. This dwarf warrior. Yep. This one will just the wall. There we are.
So is that 3 all in combat? You've also got an arch on the other side of them, if you noticed.
Yeah, no, I've noticed. He's happy not jumping into combat just yet. He would like to stay, so it goes another turn.
So the dragon is rolling again. Win this fight? He doesn't. 5 high. So can the dwarves beat him?
But 1, 2...
Just 3 of them. That should have been the turn where you threw everyone in.
Backseat gaming much. So the purple one's going to be the 2-handed weapon, and then the others will be the 2 rangers. No.
Dragon wins on fight value. It was a good attempt from the dwarves though. So the dwarf with 2-handed weapon, dragon will put the 2 attacks on him, and then the rangers being lower defence, he'll just pop 1 attack on each. So the dwarf with double hand doesn't die. Just backs up. The ranger who's fighting through the little hole does die, and the ranger who's through the main door well also.
No.
Little squeaky priority. Two. 4. Dwarves again.
Does one not climb up and jump on the dragon's back? No.
That's going to be a bit controversial now. So I've got one there. I'm not actually going to charge anybody in. I'm going to play for you failing a courage test.
Courage test for the dragon. Passive.
Oh!
So he is going to charge. So there's only 2 models that are left touching the tower.
No.
Oh, on the tower, I should say. So I can kill those 2, but I don't think I can actually get in base contact with both due to this guy. He's going to charge these two.
Mm-hmm.
No, he won't. He'll charge this one.
Okay.
I'm going to try and win it this turn by barging him out of the way. Yeah, I'll go there. And then charging the two dwarves on the tower, so the dragon's on the tower. He'll only just be touching it, but if he's the only one...
He's not the only one touching the tower, because you've got the guys on the other side touching the tower.
they've got to be on it. These two are. I can just get on the tower there.
I think we agree earlier it was touching.
Let's check what it says.
Tense moment here. Minor interlude.
Let's put some elevator hold music on.
Exactly. We are live. What would you do at this stage if you're viewing one of our 4 viewers? We've had consistent viewers all the way through the game. Let us know in the comments what you think of the game.
Yeah, it's if you occupy it.
Right, okay.
So, that combat, you can still win this though.
Yeah.
There you go. So he's going to be barged out the way. Moving to the side. And the dragon's going to charge into both of those. There's the 6.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 attacks on the guy further up. He does die. And the all-important roll does the other one die as well. Yes, he does. But that'll technically be into the scenario. But let's see if the dwarves can do any more wounds to the dragon, or if the dragon just fly off at this point. 6.
So you're going to win it.
Yes, because it was yours last time. The dragon will charge.
So we'll run off.
Let's see if it does run off. Actually,
I think it's going to run off.
no. It's getting braver now.
You can taste dwarf blood.
So he's going to go into those 2 dwarves. Potentially giving you one last chance to try and surround it. Right, so from where it was, he'll move here just to give you a better chance for more models. This dwarf?
He loves it. He's going in.
Let's not be totally long 5 inches.
There we are.
This dwarf.
Loves it. This dwarf doesn't love it. This dwarf doesn't like it.
This dwarf is
Far away.
this dwarf.
Loves it.
Dragon is trapped. If you're going to win a fight, this is the one you want.
And this dwarf finally.
Loves it.
There you go.
Can the dragon set the bar? 6 again.
You rolled too many dice.
He's using
I
the same,
tried.
same dice as you.
Yeah. Exactly the same dice. They're all TTG dice.
Yeah.
So there is now more dwarves in combat than I've actually got dice to roll. So let's prioritise these guys here. 2-handers. The only one I'm not going to attack is that archer.
Okay.
The ranger. So the 2-hander down here survives. Double 1.
Snake eyes.
But he's not down.
Dragon eyes, right?
Next guy. He does die.
He's dead, Dave.
The double-hander there is also dead.
Everybody's dead.
The next archer, he survives. And finally, the guy with the thrown axes does die. Leaving you with a grand total of 7 dwarves.
There's a film about that, isn't there?
7 dwarfs with 7
I'm
brides.
I'm sure there's a female involved.
No,
It's like a board.
yeah, I know you mean. Yeah.
Snow Dragon and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah.
There we go. Much more Tolkien themed version. Priority.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not down as well. 4.
1.
Oh.
Bugger.
Good night, dragon. So technically, the dwarves did win.
The dwarves did survive, which is what we were wondering at the beginning. So the dragon's just flown off, decided he's had enough. So the dwarves lost the scenario, but they didn't all die, which is an improvement for the dwarves.
They lost the battle but won the war.
Yeah, but come on, look at them. They're there.
They're there. Their storehouse is still there.
It's amazing.
It hasn't been
Let's
looted.
have a round of applause for the dwarfs that didn't die. Yes.
So 3 of them are knocked down and not doing much.
Well, they just get back up now.
That's it, you've got a brave archer stood there and some brave guys who've not been anywhere near the dragon.
Yeah.
How does that bode in terms of what if?
There's no named characters here, and it's pretty much just a made up scenario. But it's a fun scenario. It's not often you'd play one model against a small force. Dragon does feel very overpowered, which he would be
I think he's making excuses.
350 points to dragon points.
450 with 100 points of ability.
No, so that's including
250
250 basic, and I think the dwarves come out
at 500.
at 500-ish.
But obviously they get staggered in.
They do. Drip feeding the dwarves doesn't help. I think the dwarves definitely need their little war machine in that scenario.
Not even they need the war machine. I think they just need something with a bit higher fight value.
Yeah, having the captain that can't strike definitely does hurt him.
Well, the captain could strike.
No, he has march.
I thought he had a vote
No,
strike.
he doesn't have strike.
Or is it the king that has strike? Right?
Yes. You've definitely got dwarf heroes that do have strike. But,
I thought I saw that you could, but I chose not to because I wanted that last might to make you spend
let's just have
yours.
a look. King's Champion has strike. Who else does? Balin
Oh, I was probably looking at the king's champion then.
and I think Durin. Yeah, Durin does as well. So you've got 3 of them there, but Durin's now dead. The Balin's not born at this point.
Yeah.
So King's Champion, I don't know if is he dead somewhere. He wasn't in the last scenario.
No, I don't think he actually gets named in the scenarios.
It's well, he's not going to exist in the new edition once that comes out. But let's have a look. When's he based in? It doesn't really say. So it could be either Moria dwarves or the Khazad ones.
I think in terms of the what if, these dwarves that are here would literally head to the Blue Mountains, and that would be them. They'd just escape to their dwarven kin elsewhere, rather than being devoured by
By a dragon. Not that there's many left. It would be a very small caravan of dwarves.
It would. They go and spread the message, or because the same time they're fighting up here, right below them, the Balrogs just killed Durin. So are they likely to go inside, thinking the rest of the dwarves are inside, waiting for them to say, "We just scared off a dragon," only to find thousands of goblins and a Balrog.
Well, you presume in this one we actually had dwarves. They didn't all come at once, so you'd think that maybe
the dwarves were also
sending troops to Khazad as well, so they probably know that something's going on there. So I don't know. One of those, I would probably think that they would see that the few dwarves that did escape Khazad fleeing out, and they would probably follow suit and head to the Blue Mountains or head to Eriador, wherever they're going.
What is Blue Mountains? What is this?
Blue Mountains are northern mountain range of Middle Earth, where they've got the blue
Settlements?
What are they called?
Settlement, one of the settlements of dwarves. There's one more scenario which will be 2.2, which we'll be doing next, which is again based on the Khazad book, and that's where the dwarves have to stop goblins taking control of one of the gates. The East Gate, I believe it is.
We're not going to alternate it a little bit.
We are. We're going to change the background on that one a bit because
Yeah.
they were trying to stop the goblins getting into it. This time, I think we're going to stop the goblins.
The dwarves getting out.
Well, the dwarves are getting out, yeah. So the dwarves are trying to hold it so that as many of their kin can flee as possible. So that will be coming up in the next couple of weeks. So keep watching, like and subscribe.
Make sure you click that bell button to get updates when we put out the videos, because without pressing that, YouTube won't tell you.
And we've also got an affiliate link with Element Games. If you use that when you buy your miniatures, it will help us keep the channel going. Also the studio and making more boards with the guys at Scouring of Cheshire. So once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Top Table Gaming.